After her husband passed away, a young widow remarried. She took her 3-year-old son with her into her new husband's home, a grand house full of wealth, respect, and comfort. In the beginning, everything felt peaceful. The man accepted the child and treated him kindly. But 1 year later, everything changed. The woman gave birth to another son, this time the man's own flesh and blood. Joy filled the house, and the father's pride grew with every moment spent with his newborn child. But with that joy came a slow, painful shift. The older boy, once welcomed, began to fade into the background. The man stopped speaking to him, stopped noticing him, stopped caring. The boy's tiny footsteps, which once brought warmth to the rooms, now felt like an unwanted noise. The mansion grew colder for him each passing day. One afternoon, the father returned home smiling. He carried a brand new bicycle for his young son. The child's eyes sparkled with happiness. From the corner of the room, the older boy watched in silence, his eyes filled with longing, his heart silently pleading. The mother saw it. It cut deeply into her chest. In a trembling voice, she said, "Could you buy another one, so both of them can ride together?" The man's smile vanished instantly. "I'm not responsible for that boy," he said harshly. "And if you keep defending him, I'll throw him out of this house." Her breath froze. Fear gripped her heart. For the sake of her child's safety, she swallowed her words. From that day on, the favoritism grew like a poison in the home, the younger son receiving everything, the older receiving nothing. When the father enrolled his son in a private school, the mother asked, "What about the orphan? Will he go too?" The man snapped, "No, he will not. He doesn't carry my name." Tears filled her eyes. "Education is not a privilege reserved for blood," she whispered. But the man exploded. "I'm done! I don't want him here anymore." The boy, trembling, ran to his mother. With his tiny hands, he wiped her tears. "Mom," he said softly, "please don't cry because of me. He isn't worth your tears. To protect you from more humiliation, I will leave." He gathered his few belongings into a small bag. Before leaving, he turned back one last time. "Please don't cry, Mom," he whispered. And with a quiet click, the door closed behind him. The mother's heart felt as if it had caught fire. A storm of questions tore through her mind. Where will he sleep? What will he eat? How will he survive? Who will protect him? With trembling hands raised to the sky, she cried, "My God, I entrust my orphaned son to you. Guard him, protect him, and one day, bring him back to me." 10 years later, story continues, but this time, fate will write a different ending. Call to action. There are millions of children like him, rejected, ignored, and treated as burdens simply because they are not someone's blood. If you ever meet an orphan, a neglected child, or anyone who feels unseen, be the warmth they've been denied. Share this story to remind others, kindness can save a life, and cruelty can destroy one. Choose compassion. Choose humanity. Be the reason someone feels valued today.